Alright, so this is episode 11 of Uma Musume Pretty Derby Season 2. A little bit of a recap. We had a somber little episode with Teio thinking about giving up because it's her third fracture and there's that chance of it becoming a recurring thing. So either way, she's never going to be able to race the same way she's been able to before. With the help of Turbo and a little bit from Kita and, everybody else, she ends up not quitting and decides to continue her racing career, which is pretty nice. So since I've been editing the YouTube cut, I've had the chance to do a little rewatch of the beginning episodes, and I gotta say, I really like the way that they were setting things up in the beginning for what is to happen later on, and it's really enjoyable. And honestly, just watching myself in those beginning episodes, all I could think of was, you poor sweet summer child. Past Ike did not know what was coming. Anyways, I do have my full-length reaction up on Patreon, which you guys can check out either in the corner or in the description down below. Other than that, let us get started. Wow, okay. So that's the end of that episode, and my god. The first half I thought was pretty nice, it just went back to the whole off-race stuff, whatever shenanigans that they get up to, and this was just with Teio going around snapping pictures. We also got to see Biwa Hiyade, so that was really nice. I really liked her voice. She has a talk with nature about how you gotta share your feelings to the people around you. So I was like, okay, that's cool. She goes, and then she tries to say it to McQueen, but she couldn't. And suddenly, the Yuri factor just went up by 500. And I was like, oh my god. By the way, this ending, and with the picture here, I noticed, I totally forgot also. Actually, I noticed the change in the picture, but I didn't remember what the picture was before. The previous picture, before it changed to Teio looking at McQueen, it was Teio looking at the president, Symbolic Rudolf. So I thought that was really nice in terms of the change, and of course we learn about it afterwards with Teio saying that, hey, I have somebody new who I want to look good for as well, to Rudolph, so I thought that was really nice. Oh my god, like I said, I felt like that Yuri factor just got cranked up, and god, when we were getting to that part of just Teio flustering, what am I doing here? Hello. We're just going back to the center. But just seeing Teio flustering, trying to tell her to say thank you, and then McQueen goes and say, why does it look like you're trying to confess to someone? I was just like, oh! How dare you do this to me? How could you? My cheeks hurt now from all that grinning. Ow. But that was episode 11. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. We got a few little tidbits of the other horse girls, which I thought was pretty nice. And again, it's just, even if we've only seen Biwa for a few seconds. Best character already. Although, the one thing that I thought immediately when Biwa started talking was, I thought she was similar to Ikuno from Canopus. So, in terms of the logical type sort of characters. Well, Ikuno does wear glasses, and Biwa wears glasses too, so if you got glasses, it means that you're smart or you're the studious type. The fact that we had that situation with Kita and Diamond. Just sort of, it was almost like a reenactment of what Teiou was trying to do to McQueen, considered that the both of them look up to the other two horse girl respectively. And it just makes Teiou realize, yeah, you're right, it is rather simple. I finally understand why it's so embarrassing for me to say thank you to her. You know, I care about her a lot. And I was like, alright, like, honestly, if we weren't talking about thanking someone, it genuinely does sound like you're confessing to somebody, or you've just realized your feelings for that special someone. And then after that, she goes and she gives McQueen a letter inviting her to a Halloween date. So, so I was like, okay, cool. I guess this is we're towards like the end of the anime, so we're just like it's time to crank it up. You know, I've been seeing their relationship and how I find it is understandable why people like these two as a couple, and I understand it. Their chemistry is very nice with each other, but in this episode, I think I definitely felt it. It was seeping through the screen and into my cheeks. So, yeah, I can definitely see why. And, really enjoyed this episode. Other than that, if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode. By the way, I thought this only had 12 episodes, but it was actually 13, so, whoops.